Hey everybody, and welcome back. Don't forget to check out the supplies and the equipment down in the description below. I've got everything listed that I'm using. And this was a fun thing to do. It was very relaxing. It was over an hour. I've knocked it down to about 16 minutes, and I've fast forwarded through a lot of it that you don't need to have all the details for. So first, what I'm doing here is I'm putting down some color. Just want the color down. I'm not trying to make a design or anything, just wanting the ink down on the paper. Now, grabbing a paper towel, we're going to use this up under our piece of paper, so in case any of the ink and the alcohol run down on it, we can protect our surface. So I'm just wanting a little bit, not a whole lot, and I really do not want it to hit the bottom of the page. And so I'm just taking a little bit of the alcohol, putting it on there. It's activating that ink and making it look like it's running down or dripping from the colors. And I'm trying to get it dry before it runs all the way to the bottom. If it does get close to the bottom and you're not wanting it to go there, just take a paper towel and dab it up. And you can also always take a Q-tip and put it in some alcohol and clean up your drips or the unwanted look that you have going on. Now this first flower I'm going to do in real time. The other ones I have sped up so you don't have to sit through the whole thing. So with this first one, I'm putting the same type ink on there and the alcohol. Now I'm wanting this to do a little different. I really like the flowers with the circle and circle and circle all in them, but what I'm wanting is a little uneven circles in this. So instead of going around in a circle, I'm coming at it from the sides and the top to hopefully make it more petal looking. So I'm wanting to do that. And the first one does really well. The other ones are okay. So I'm glad the first one turned out great. Now, I usually don't get lucky enough to continue the look all the way through the flower. I usually have to add some alcohol to the center and continue with blowing the petals like that. But I like these when they look like roses. And you can see how I'm coming at it and trying to draw in a little bit versus just taking it in a circle. Now here I'm going to start our leaves. I've done the first two in real time. The rest of them are sped up. And this is the Marabu olive green. Absolutely love this to use straight. I like their color straight. They don't spread out as much as the Ranger or the Pinata does. So I'm able to put it out, kind of work it into shape with the little stylist or dot tool there. And then I take the airbrush and I dry it a little bit to give it some texture and roughness that a leaf might look like. Now here is where the fun begins. I had the best time doing this, just whatever I felt like doing, I did. So none of this is planned out. So I hope you get some ideas from this and just enjoy it. So for about 7 minutes, we're going to watch me draw really, really fast. And on these little flowers, they're just little bitty yellowy flowers, indicating little branches of small things. I've done some leaves and some dots and just kind of whatever you think you can, you want to put in there. So just put it in there and make it fun. Inside some of these little flowers, the little red ones over to the left and those yellow ones, I will go in with a contrasting color, maybe a red or something like that, to put dots in it and add some more color. And that way it makes it a little more interesting. Now, when I do some of these leaves, I may put in a light one and a dark one up against each other like I've done here, and then go in with a little bit darker and put some of your low lights in there, and maybe even do that twice with two different darker colors. And that way it has a graduated look to the leaf, and it gives it more dimension, and just makes your picture a little more interesting. Okay, that is it for this painting. I hope this gave you some great ideas, and y'all go have fun.